staring at a political moment that could redraw its power map, and exit polls have started a debate that no one can ignore. A 2-year-old party, a first-time electoral debut, and yet numbers that place Vijay within touching distance of power. Is this a mandate in the making, or a moment of overestimation? That question is being asked because if these projections hold, then Tamil Nadu may be on the brink of its biggest political disruption in decades. The ruling DMK is pushing back with confidence. AIADMK is still in the fight, and suddenly the fight is unpredictable. Let's first show you the numbers that have triggered this political churn. One exit poll, one projection, and suddenly Tamil Nadu has a new center of gravity. So let's now explain to you, viewers, in fact, what exactly has happened. We are going to bring to you the poll of polls, and also how suddenly Vijay has become the talking point ever since exit poll results came out. So this is the poll of polls, and it also gives you a sense of the numbers that several pollsters have given to DMK, AIADMK, TVK, as well as others. Let's start with JVC. That's given 75 to 95. That's the range of seats we're looking at for DMK. For AIADMK, 128 to 147. TVK, 8 to 15. But the number that I want you to look at specifically is Access My India, wherein Access My India is perhaps the only one. In fact, it was the first one to actually, give something around 98 to 120 seats to the TVK. So 92 to 110 is what Access My India is giving to DMK, plus allies, 22 to 32 to AIADMK plus allies, and to TVK. The party that has made its poll debut this time is being given seats in the range of 98 to 120, and this, viewers, has become the biggest talking point in Tamil Nadu. Can something like this actually happen? And if this has happened, then who really has come out in large numbers to bring about this kind of a change in the political map of Tamil Nadu? And if you look at the poll of polls numbers here, then you've got DMK 110 to 127, AIADMK 72 to 87, 30 to 40 for TVK. Now, viewers, this is a sense of how the situation is as far as poll of polls are concerned. And we have some breaking inputs now coming in at this point in time. TVK Chief Vijay is likely to visit Velankanni Church tomorrow early morning, and also Nagore Dargah Sharif. This is the update that we are getting for you ahead of May 4 results. Vijay's spiritual outreach is what is being witnessed right now. TVK Chief, we have learned, is likely to visit a church and a dargah early morning tomorrow. Let's go across to my colleague Imran, joining us live right now for more on this. Imran, how do we really see these developments? Because before the exit polls, he was seen visiting some temples, and now he has visits to a church and a dargah lined up.
Well, absolutely. I mean, in fact, we've seen that actor Vijay, turned politician, TVK Chief Vijay, had gone to Sai Baba temple, and now tomorrow also is going to Velankanni church and also to a dargah. One can see that one is a personal visit, but also the politics of it, just ahead of the voting. This is trying to reach out to as much as divine blessings he can. And now the DMK earlier too had targeted, saying that he is not able to do it electorally, and he's trying to see divine help so that he can get through the numbers of what the party is looking for. Now tomorrow is important, where he's going to two places. Is a Velankanni church. It's a very historical, and it holds very important religious significance, and also to Nagore Dargah, appealing both to their Christians and to the Muslims of the state there. Party people are saying that he's trying to give a message of inclusiveness rather than any optics are there. It's this personal visit is what the TVK sources are informing us.
Absolutely, and what's very significant, Imran, is this upcoming visit to the church, because earlier in the past few days we have seen, Thalapati Vijay earlier visit a church, temple, Shirdi Sai Baba, obviously gathering all the divine blessings as he can, considering that the exit poll have given him obviously some decent numbers, and one exit poll specifically, the My Access India exit poll, predicting a huge number for Vijay.
Well, absolutely. That particular exit poll has created a lot of flutter, like a lot of talking point over on the social media and also in the political circles there. And in fact, many have hit back, especially DMK supporters, saying that the methodology is flawed in that. But nevertheless, the buzz of it is created that the Vijay is coming back to power. Now that is created a lot of ripples in the political circles. DMK dismissed it officially, saying that we do not believe in exit polls. So is ADMK. In fact, their MP said that Vijay will not even get one seat. These are just false projections. But TVK is very upbeat about it, and immediately Vijay asked all the MLA candidates to assemble at the office yesterday and had a series round of talks with them as to how they should conduct themselves on the polling day, and especially to be wary of the poaching by the ruling DMK. Now we also, however, we know that yesterday CM met the senior leadership yesterday and also asked them about this particular survey and asked them to get some inputs more on that. So somewhere both the DMK is worried about these election results, but they are today morning, however, CM exuded confidence, saying that they are coming back to power and not to worry anything about the exit polls.
Well, absolutely. Imran, do stay with us. Just as we have, obviously, Vijay, who is going to visit a church tomorrow. At the back of it, obviously, is that particular exit poll, which my colleague Imran was also mentioning, which has created quite a flutter. Viewers, we'll be talking about and taking you through the numbers far as this particular Access My India exit poll is concerned. Let's take a look at the numbers of prediction far as this particular pollster is concerned, because obviously this is the numbers which are the talk of the town before obviously the big D-Day far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. What does Access My India exit poll predict far as TVK is concerned? They say that according to them, Vijay is literally the hero of the script. He's likely to get 98 to 120 seats, and that is the number which has tongues wagging, that's got everyone talking. 35% vote share predicted for Vijay. When it comes to DMK plus the DMK and obviously the combined, it's 92 to 110 projection, 35% approximate vote share. AIADMK 22 to 32 with a 23% vote share. What is very, very significant? The numbers here, far as TVK is concerned, 98 to 120. But what is happening? The latest battleground Tamil Nadu, the latest reactions which are coming in. We have a breaking news also coming in. Now, talking about obviously the latest news coming in, we have Zoho founder who's also flagging a possible Vijay wave, that buzz which is existing. He's simply just chatted and posted, rather. He said that Vijay's movies, it's not just glamour. People seem to be, according to him, pinning the hope for change. He says that he's interacted with a few people and saying that possibly Vijay could get the numbers, the vote share, which could be unprecedented, calling his rise remarkable, also claiming that he's been talking to a few people on the streets, on the ground as well, and getting an idea, possibly, as he says, that Vijay could do very well. Again, as I said, Access My India exit poll predicting 98 to 120 for Vijay. What happens next? Will it be a three-way split fight? Will Vijay really emerge as a hero? Will he be a supporting cast? Will he even play a significant role? One can't say today, but going by the exit polls, looks like that Vijay could be doing well, at least as the vote share is concerned. How many seats it gets translated into, what happens next, we'll have to wait and watch. But obviously, there's a lot of flutter, a lot of chatter around the same. So talking about this particular post, far as this, Zoho founder is concerned, remember, he has spoken about this same. He said that he'd spoken to a few politically savvy farmers, and he says that he's not a big movie fan, but going on to say that Vijay is going to cause a surprise in the booth. He used to be a volunteer for Annamalai, but he's going to do very well. Going on to quote those people he has spoken to, then going on to also, highlight and what analysis are saying that analysis basically shows that Vijay phenomenon is there in Tamil Nadu. It should not be dismissed as movie, just glamour. It is possible to do rather well. How really is Stalin also reacting to all the buzz? Because at the moment it is just buzz. Stalin viewers, that is the next, point of discussion here. Let's talk about MK Stalin. He is saying that he is confident. DMK exuding confidence of victory, saying that good news will be coming their way on May 4. Listen in to MK Stalin.
அதேபோல் இன்றைக்கு நம்முடைய கழக தோழர்கள் உழைத்திருக்கக்கூடிய உழைப்புக்கு பலன் வருகிற 4ஆம் தேதி பெறவிருக்கிறோம். அதில் எந்த மாற்றமும் இல்லை, ஒரு துளி அளவு கூட மாற்றம் இல்லை என்பதை